One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
I mean, like, let's say you're a kid in school and you think this kid's a jerk, and then you start talking to him, and then you find out he's really cool and he becomes one of your friends. Are you a hypocrite?
I did want to bring up this because we had talked about hypocrisy like a couple weeks ago. Well, CM Punk is getting a lot of flack for going to Saudi Arabia because he was pretty outspoken. Or he made some tweets regarding Saudi Arabia to the Miz and all that stuff, and here he ends up going. I have my viewpoints on it all in my own way, but I wanted to get your thoughts. You think saying that you're going, like, you have your own qualms about Saudi Arabia as if CM Punk did, but then he ends up going here. What do you kind of think about that landscape? Like, is that hypocrisy, or do you look at that a different way, Rob?
No, I don't consider it hypocrisy unless it was done at the same time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because people can grow, the perspective can change. And so if he said something 5 years ago, and then now he feels different about it, then that's not what a hypocrite is. You know, like, we all grow, feel different. You know, I mean, like, let's say you're a kid in school and you think this kid's a jerk, and then you start talking to him, and then you find out he's really cool and he becomes one of your friends. Are you a hypocrite? No. Yeah. You just have more information now than you had before, and so your view has changed. It has to be at the same time for me to consider it a hypocrite. Like, if he's signing the contract, he's on his way, he's going to go get big money in Saudi Arabia. At the same time, he messages, I fucking, hate people that go to Saudi Arabia, they suck. And then he goes, that's different, because it's the same guy at the same time showing two different faces, or talking out of two different orifices at the same time. That's what a hypocrite is. It's not the same thing as, like, 5 years ago, you said you didn't like tomatoes, and now you're saying you do like tomatoes. Hey, guess what? You developed a taste for it or whatever. Good for you. The fucking tomatoes are good for you.
No, and it made me think about an RVDology in a lot of ways too, and like how it's like you grow as you, like, if you hope to learn as you get older. Like, if you're not learning when you get older, you're not developing and stuff like that. And I think too, like, this is not hypocrisy, I don't think, at all, because he's just, he gets older, his life situation is different, he's got a different appreciation for wrestling, and at the same time too, he's working for WWE, so he knows you gotta walk that balance of, like, maybe you want to take a stance on certain things, but at the same time you work for a company and you do what you got to do to get paid and make the living and do what you want to do too, and hopefully maybe at some point you can make some sort of change with some, I don't know. I think he was getting a lot of unnecessary flack for some of that stuff. And
right. Well, but I mean, you do got to eat shit if you're going to make a really bold statement and then come out later and then change your mind on it, and you got to say, oh, my bad. Oops. I made I don't feel that way anymore, or whatever. Yeah. You do got to eat some crow, as they say. But also, what did he say though? If he just said, hey, Miz, you're taking blood money by going to Saudi Arabia, if that was all that he said, and then he goes to Saudi Arabia and he takes blood money too, then so what? Where was the contradiction?
Right. Yeah. Right.
I don't know exactly what he said.
No. So he basically said that. He said, go suck a blood-soaked dick in Saudi Arabia or something like that. And it was when The Miz said something in regards to, like, I don't know. It was during the WWE backstage stuff. But then Punk this weekend, like, a fan in Saudi Arabia brought this up to him, and Punk addressed it. And he's like, listen, I do apologize for what I said. It was nothing against Saudi Arabia itself. It was more of a mean tweet to Miz, and I was upset that morning. And he's like, so I apologize to everybody, he said. So,
there you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of it.
Mm-hmm. So there it is. But I thought it was a interesting thing, since we talked about hypocrisy, and CM Punk was getting a lot of, I think, unnecessary flack for what was going on there too. So Hey, yo. Just want to talk to you guys a little bit about our friends at Get Blitzed. That's right. Get Blitz Lit Aid. Now, if you're not familiar with Get the Blitz Lit Aid, it is Delta 9, and it is a THC Get Lit Aid syrup that is nano-infused technology. It's created by Mickey Ray Sinatra and Courtney, but they ship all over. So it is legal in all 50 states. So that's the great thing, is anywhere you can get shipped to you anywhere in the United States. So my favorite is the Blue Raz, and it is very, very effective. All you need is just a little drop, and it'll get you going. It'll get you going. But they also have a new product too with our friends at Click This. That's right, Kevin Nash, Sean Oliver. They have a Get Lit Aid, 2 different types of Delta 9 THC beverages. Yes. And Kev's favorite is Kev's Key Lime Pie. So if you want to drink like Big Sexy, it's when legends collide. The flavor hits different. Introducing Kevin's Key Lime Pie, a laid-back citrus-infused collab between Get Blitz and the wrestling icon himself, Kevin Nash, co-host of the Click This podcast. That's right. Each can delivers a mellow and delicious 5 milligram dose of Delta 9 THC, nano-infused for fast-acting, smooth effects that roll in like Big Kev walking in the ring. Cool, confident, and controlled. With creamy lime pie flavor, notes, and a graham cracker finish, this isn't just a drink. It's a sweet escape in a can. Our proprietary name, nano-infused emulsification tech, breaks down THC into microscopic particles, allowing your body to absorb it faster and more efficiently in traditional cannabis beverage or syrups. That means quicker onset, a more consistent experience, and zero guesswork. Kev's Key Lime Pie is made with premium hemp derived ingredients and is fully compliant under federal guidelines. No fluff, no filler, just smooth, reliable ride every time. Check it out. We also have Sean Oliver's favorite flavor as well, and that is what would probably be my favorite flavor too, the Blue Raz Lemonade. So check it out. Go to get-blitz.com and use our promo code RVD. That is promo code RVD to get 15% off your order. And hey, they ship everywhere. So shout out to Mickey Ray, shout out to Courtney, and go to get-blitz.com, promo code RVD. Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BlueChew. Let's talk about sex, guys. Remember the days when you were always ready to go? Now you can increase your performance and get the extra confidence in bed. Listen up, BlueChew.com. BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in the line at the pharmacy. BlueChew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. They always say first impressions are important. What about lasting impressions? BlueChew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try BlueChew free when you use our promo code RVD at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code RVD to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew for more details and important safety information. And we, RVD and I, thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast.